register with FCC consent stuff like that. Are we starting?
No, we're not starting. Remember, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. That gives me time to do this. What's your button?
I'm JK47 John.
And I'm ICANN Shotgun.
And this is JK and CJ in the morning. CJ is not here again, so we got our next of kin of the group.
Next of kin.
Yes, next of kin. I used one of your words you used earlier.
Oh, that's very considerate of you.
You're part of the group, along with our God Jay.
God Jay.
Praise God Jay. Our crippled God.
We will slay him later and take his title.
We've already tried, remember? We used a sword. We used a sword of immortals that usually kills immortals, and it didn't work. It was on camera and everything.
We just kind of stuck him with it.
Normally, just stabbing them would work.
He's not a person. He's almighty-ish.
Almighty-ish?
I don't know. There are mightier gods out there, you know.
Jay is the lowest of the low of the gods. He's a minor god. He is not an upper god. He's just a minor one. He doesn't even matter. Hey, why do you think he's the god of our YouTube channel? This YouTube channel isn't that big.
I know.
He went so low. He went into YouTubing.
All of my clan members that watch this video, I swear.
Hey, everybody look at all. What is it? What is it? Aries?
Aries 503.
Yeah, look at Aries 503. Know he's the lowest of the low, and
just
he's
like
the low
spam
guy.
him with hate messages. If you have him on PS3.
Yeah.
Just be like, low god.
Aries 503.
Oh, and Aries is spelled wrong, so it's A-I-R-E-S. 503.
In some languages, it is spelled that way.
In the English language?
No, not in the English language, but close enough.
I'm pretty sure that'd be wrong for Latin, too.
Let me think.
Enough thinking.
Must concentrate on our betrayal of the god?
No, that's not concentration. We'll just stab him one day.
Yeah. So how have you been lately?
I've been bored. I recently had to break up what felt like a race riot in my clan. It's kind of fun.
A race riot? What were they fighting about?
Well, see, Bossman has this thing where he's like, I hate Mexicans, you know, with a big heart and a slap in the face.
Yeah.
So, some pretty good group in my clan is Mexican, so that didn't work too well.
One of your head generals said that, and they're like, "Hey, Holmes, you don't fuck with us, we gonna fuck with you." I'm sorry.
Those of you Destiny players out there know that this weekend is Trials of Osiris, and you know we got to run across those tryhards. We got to put them to shame. But no, I mean, overall it's been really boring and not much entertainment's occurred.
Not much stuff's happened in your clan. Has anyone called you though for help with a raid or anything?
I've had to help a few people in the clan with the raids, but overall the clan's been on autopilot.
Hey, what about, how's that Australian clan going?
The Australian clan's going along better than expected, actually. They got more members, and they're kind of a puppet government for my clan, but overall they're doing pretty good for themselves. Proud.
By the way, what rank am I in your clan?
Enlisted.
I'm listed, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'll become a general eventually and overthrow the boss man. And the boss man's like, "Where the fuck did you get from? Oh my god! He stabbed me! Somebody help me! JK's everywhere!"
Oh my god.
My clones of myself is like, "Clones of JK! Oh my god! Run!"
Well, that's gonna be scary.
Clones of John everywhere. Boss man, if you're hearing this, I'm going to take over.
Boss man's just like... Every time I make a noise really loud, your dog comes over and looks at me and then walks away.
She likes noises.
I don't like noises.
Okay. Me... Have you seen the last episode, Morgan?
Damn, that's something in my throat. Let's clear that up.
Are you choking on your own bullshit?
Oh, that's not funny?
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. Anyways, I had Caesar do all this bullshit to where if he said a certain word, that was a penalty and he had to do a lot of stuff. And he had the same thing for me. We both wrote down words. He even wrote down my dog's name, which I happened to say 3 times. And I was like, and he was a dick, and he went, "Good morning," as his 2 words, and I was like, "Good morning, YouTube." That's a penalty.
Oh my god.
I was like, wait, what? My mind stopped for a second. I was like, the only thing I put on mine was morning. I wasn't that much of a dick, and I just did it like and, it's, because, but. Those words that he hardly ever said. He was smart about it.
He hardly ever talks.
I know. Oh, he was forced to talk in this episode. Because we gave our sheets to Jay, and he made up different words to where, like, different sentences. He's like, "Answer my questions," and then we all get penalties.
Oh, that's some fucked up shit.
Caesar ate a whole bunch of peppers.
Oh, and he is Mexican, so his tolerance for peppers would be like, really?
They're not. His tolerance is not very high. He's part Filipino.
Oh, damn.
He's not full Mexican.
He went from, like, high tolerance to, like, can't tolerate pepper.
Yeah.
No go peppers, no go!
Hey, how's those cards I sold you? How's them treating you?
Alright. If Jay's bitch ass would have came over today, we'd tried them out.
I think they would have worked great, considering, like, what were they strategizing on? Defense and attack?
No, mostly defense.
They're mostly defense? So they were a good defense for you,
Yeah, good defense. Oh, yeah,
because I remember...
We got pretty big defense around the edges. I just needed this.
You just needed the thing to square it off.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up.
What did I say?
Okay. I think John needs a little help, so all y'all in the comments, explain to John what was going on while he wasn't paying attention.
They won't even know.
I'm pretty sure they'd know, because you were looking away when I gave the hand signal out. Do you want to rewatch the video? No. At least that's
Instant replay. No, I'll watch an instant replay later. I do have to edit the video.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'll just edit all that out.
Oh, that's fucked up shit.
I'll just edit you out. It's like a blur. It's just a big blur. It's like, where's my kid shotgun? I can't see him. He disappeared. I wouldn't do that to you though.
Just fade me out.
It was like, I was like, scribble, scribble, scribble. Morgan's gone. He's like, yeah, his voice is here, but he's not.
Well, that'd be awesome.
I know. Why? Because they wouldn't be able to see you?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see my awesomeness. I mean, I'm so awesome.
Maybe your awesomeness is just too awesome for them to take, and that's why you're
shut
not
the fuck
there.
up.
Okay.
Leave this guy.
And we did a whole bunch of other stuff. You want to do the penalty thing game or not?
Let's go with a hell no.
You don't want any of what I'm throwing out.
I don't want to play no penalty game.
Yeah, Caesar ate dog food, cat food.
Fuck that. This is the good kind, like pedigree shit, you know? Like,
Yeah.
dog food,
Yeah, it's pedigree.
yeah, like fucking up.
Yeah, he was like fucking you, Jonathan. that's his whole appearance during that show. Fuck you.
Oh my god. You people. I swear.
Yeah.
How did you manage to put a smile on my face? This is some fucked up shit.
I know.
You're smiling. I normally don't do this. This is an inappropriate behavior. I can't smile. Us American Indians, we gotta look all pouty and angry at the world.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh no, we're not allowed to smoke weed. You know, we can't. It gets us happy. We can't have that, can we?
Well, if you're a true American Indian, you could smoke weed and not get happy. You just stand there like, oh, how is he not smiling? How is he not smiling?
Smoking weed with your buddies, it's like, what the hell's wrong with him? He's sitting still and he's not happy.
Is he dead?
Oh yeah, this is like, I like turtles.
I can just imagine that. You chop off someone's arm and they're like, I like turtles.
Okay,
They're so high that they don't even register it till afterwards. You're like, we're like, where the fuck is my hand? Like, the pain doesn't even register.
You can tell John's got experience, guys.
Oh, losing my hand?
Like, smoke weed every day. Alright guys, I'm outie.
That didn't sound right. Anyways.
I mean, we're not talking about sounds now, guys. We're talking about looks.
Yeah, Morgan does look pretty ugly.
Nah, I messed up my hair getting here.
Yeah, he got wet.
Yeah, all the rain.
That wasn't what I was referring to, but yeah, the rain.
Shut the fuck up!
No.
My first thought went there, but my mind doesn't stay in the gutter. It wanders around.
It goes through the gutter, it rolls around a bit, jumps back out, goes back into the gutter.
I'm a hawkpaw!
What?
You don't know who Allah is?
I know who that is.
You don't know who Allah is?
I do.
Have you welcomed Allah into your heart?
Shut up, Jehovah's Witness.
I am no Jehovah. I don't understand.
Fuck your religion.
Religion? What's that?
My door said no solicitors. You can't talk about that. You're trying to sell me God.
I'm gonna summon a demon on you. You must be cleansing it. You just shut the door in my face.
I've done that before. They were like, do you know about the true and almighty Lord? God damn it.
Oh man, like one time, like some Jehovah's Witnesses came to my house and my dad's Catholic. So I just like opened the door and they were like, yeah, just like closed it. My dad's like, what are you doing? Close the door, Jehovah's Witnesses. I was just like, so what? You asked to sit here and listen to these people, Dad? He's like, oh yeah. I'm just like, oh, I don't. He's like, well, go back here and apologize. I'm like, yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. You don't care about pretty much anything, do you?
I mean, I care about some stuff, but people that would go around and knocking on my door. I mean, if you want to knock on my door, I understand you want to borrow some sugar, man. Yeah, sure. You want to knock on my door, you want to talk, you know, come in, have some coffee, you know, chill out, get to know me a little better. Sure, man, come in. You want to knock on my door and preach to me about God with no regard for whatever religion I may have? Yeah, bro, get out of here.
I think I know you a little too well. I don't want to stop by, drink coffee, and talk to you and get to know a little bit more about your morning when I know already too much.
Too much for your own good.
Yeah, I know too much Morgan.
You know too many Morgans? Introduce me to some of these other Morgans you've been hanging out with.
he's like, they must be assimilated. I must be the only one.
Assimilation. Wait, what was that again?
Assimilation.
Resistance is futile. You must be assimilated.
Mr. Anderson, we will assimilate you.
Oh, Mr. Anderson doesn't watch this video. He knows where I live.
You know who Mr. Anderson is, don't you?
Carpenter teacher.
No!
Which Mr. Anderson are you talking about? Matrix! I don't know, fucking Matrix. I watched too many movies.
Matrix, dude. He's like this. He was like, Mr. Anderson, you will be assimilated. And he's like, no, fuck you. He's like,
I bet he will.
Apparently in the Matrix, he assimilated everybody in the Matrix.
Assimilation.
It was like, if you were out of the Matrix, you were safe, but if and the Matrix was like, no, dude, this ain't working. He's like, they're like, Mr. Anderson, I know you don't like us, but please help us save the Matrix. This guy's taking over.
Wow.
Like,
I'm shocked, actually.
Yeah, it's like, this is like, we have no control over the Matrix anymore. You must go inside and stop this dumbass. That's pretty much the gist.
I mean, if you can take over the Matrix, then you must not be dumb. That's some skill.
No, all he was doing was merging himself with everyone. And it's like, everyone became him. Like, everybody that was in the Matrix became him. And it was like...
Which one's the real which one?
Yeah. I mean, he fought the original, or what they assumed to be the original. But, yeah, they killed him, everybody turned back to normal, everyone was... Mostly everybody was released from the Matrix. The Matrix was like this. It's like, yeah, bro, awesome, you saved the Matrix. Now, I'm going to keep this many people, and you can have this many people for what you did for us.
Really, now?
Yeah. So that
Three
stuff happened.
people. It's so smart, yes.
Morgan, I'm so glad you're not dealing with the Matrix. It would be like, so, you giving me how many slaves? Yeah, so, you want to go straight into the truthful thing? You know you started something on my channel.
I swear to God, John.
It was the truthful thing.
Yeah, speak the truth.
You ask a question, you have to do it truthfully the whole time. Nothing but the truth. You can't lie or anything. Remember? You started this.
I don't like this.
You don't like it, but you created a monster, Morgan.
I'm gonna kill this monster eventually. I might kill this monster with my clan.
Is it on Destiny, Morgan?
Have my clan take over your comment section.
Do you think I care?
I mean,
I case that cares.
I could kill that. I could kill this monster pretty quickly if I really wanted to.
So I don't care.
Be chilling out in all your videos like, where are all these dislikes coming from?
Hey, I get money regardless if it's dislikes or likes or comments. It doesn't matter. I still get money.
It's like, dude, look at all these comments. Dude, why do they all say the same thing?
Dude, if you did that, I would actually get money for you doing that. You wouldn't be screwing me over at all.
I'd just be able to get rid of that one thing.
That one thing? That one thing.
So, John.
I'll let you start.
Alright. That's fair. You started last time. Ooh, I can't wait. How many failures have you had this year?
Specify.
You would ask normally when a dude asks you how many failures have you had, it's how many chicks have you attempted to ask out and been turned out?
This year, None.
None.
No, sir.
Successful. Alright, go.
How many girlfriends have you had this year?
One, right now. I just went out just now. I'm just now going out with her, and it's kind of interesting and new. And I was going out with a chick. Her name was Charity. She was kind of nice, but
Did she give a lot of charity, or?
She turned out to be really different. Like, I would go, like, at first she was really cheerful and nice, and then when I started going out with her, she was like, oh, yeah, she wasn't the same person, you know. Like,
Yeah, once you get to know, they put on, it's like they put on a front just for that new person, and then when they get to know them, it's like different.
Yeah, she's like, I'll push you over to the side, you know, because you're my boyfriend now. And,
Yeah, that's how that works.
I mean, I have a reputation for being super loyal, so she just pushed me over to the side.
Yeah, they're like, nah, he's not gonna cheat, just fucking.
Oh man, I hate that one chick I was going out with. She had a twin sister that looked exactly like her. So, yeah, that was really, really cool. I was going out with her.
What was her name? The twin and her.
Her name was Crystal. Her twin's name was Anne.
I had a dream about that. I'm not fucking with you at all.
Really?
I had a vision that you were with a girl, and then you almost accidentally went with her sister.
Well, see, I only tolerated them for about a week.
Yeah, the dream wasn't that long.
The first 2 days, I didn't catch on, and eventually Anna told me that that she had a twin sister named Crystal, and that they were actually twins, and that she was supposed to watch me to make sure that I wasn't going to cheat. And I was just like, really now? So I went out of my way to ignore them both for about 5 days.
Wait a minute, wouldn't you have already cheated if you went with the other one on accident?
Oh, no, the other one wouldn't go out with me. She would just stand there and look at me. And I would sit there very confused for like an hour or so, and I'd try to talk to her, and she'd just ignore me.
So, this is before you knew about the twins.
Yeah, this is before I knew about the twins. And I was just sitting there in the apartment, and I'm just like, okay, I'll see how it is. I'll play on my phone, too. And I sit on my phone texting everybody while she just sits on her laptop. And finally, I was just like, fuck this. I'm going to start spamming her with text messages and just like spamming her.
And it happened that it didn't happen.
And then I looked up and I was like... At first, I was so confused. I was just like, how many phones do you have? And she said 1, and I'm just like, you haven't got any text messages recently? And she said no, and I would just like walk towards the door, and she's like, sit down, and I'm like, okay.
You were actually freaked out.
It took me about 20 minutes to realize what had happened, because I just stood there like this. Well, I'm not lying, that was the weirdest 2 weeks of my life, or weirdest 1 week of my life.
You got confused a lot.
I was shocked and terrified for the longest of times.
Because you were like, why doesn't the phone move?
I mean, she had it like on the chair. She was sitting in like a chair, but it was a bigger chair, and it was like different color and stuff. And she had her laptop. She's sitting there on her laptop, and her phone was right there. And what was happening? So very confused.
You're confused how the phone just did not move at all.
It didn't do anything. It didn't light up. It didn't move. It just.
Were you spamming the other one?
I was spamming my girlfriend.
Did she text back? Stop it!
No, she didn't text back until she was in the car. Like, she didn't get any messages until she was in the car.
Okay. So.
Fine, Maggie. I see how it is. Crowd the wall.
Got a question. And. Okay, I'll ask you. Okay.
I'll see how it is. Alright, John.
I wasn't going to make it part of the thing, so you didn't have to be truthful or not, but okay. If you want to make it that way.
You want me to be a dick? How many trash cans have you hit with your car?
In my life or recently?
In your life.
1.
Really?
Yeah, 1.
Oh. Damn, I figured it'd be more. Alright.
No, I've gotten better since then.
Okay. Better than my bus driver. You're sitting there driving the bus, and all of a sudden you hear, you get like 4 trash cans. It's fucking hilarious.
Which bus driver is this?
That was an old white guy. I was in middle school.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, why do I not know about this?
Yeah, I was in middle school.
Okay. Have you ever attempted to go with Maggie?
Which one?
There's more than one.
The one at airline or the one that I know from Georgia?
From Georgia. Have you ever attempted to go with her at all?
What could I offer her?
Like, attempted to go out with her or something?
I mean, I would if she lived in this area, but she doesn't. I mean, I
So
couldn't.
you've never even thought about it?
I couldn't offer her anything. The best I could be is a friend, and I'm already a friend, so.
That is the smartest choice. Or you could have been like... I think you remember this
I've
guy.
admitted that I've had a crush on her before, you know, but it's not anything, you know, too serious because she's way over there, and there's nothing I could really do. I could, you know, give her advice and stuff like that, but I already do that, so what's the point?
I don't remember this guy's name. I think... Okay, remember Chris Sullivan when we were at school, right? You know that weirdo that hung around him, that little weirdo.
The troll-looking guy that we all thought was a girl for like a week? Well, he rode the Votech bus with us?
Yeah, and he sat in the front seat.
He had like a unicorn thing on the back of his ID. I don't remember his name either. Brandon, I think his name was?
No, you're talking about the other one. No, I'm talking about...
The long hair?
No, he don't have long hair.
Or he had long hair.
I wish... See, Chris had his phone. I would text him. We talked about him before. His name started with a T.
Christian? No. Really? You sure it started with a T?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, see, I'm not that good with names, and if you're not impressionable, then I probably won't remember your name.
Well, I know remember Hal? He's the reason why me and Hal became friends, because we both hated him. We couldn't stand him, and we hated each other, but we hated him more. So
Hal?
Yeah, Hal, and we were like...
Hal used to not be as stuck up as he is now. I mean, when I knew Hal, he was less stuck up, you know?
Yeah.
But now I think he's a really stuck up, thinking he's like the coolest kid at school, and really he sits by himself.
I think he graduated.
Yeah, he used to sit by himself at lunch waiting for people to try to talk to him.
Yeah.
Of course, I like to eat alone. I like to eat alone too, but I prefer to at least have one person next to me. It makes me feel, you know, makes me feel like I have someone there. I have it. Every time I get a lunch shift with my friends, I would always get switched over to people I didn't know. Like my first semester, I had lunch shift with all my friends, perfect. The second semester, I had lunch shift with a complete strangers. They put all my friends on first lunch and me on second lunch with like nobody.
I had that happen before. I had to make friends.
And then I had a whole bunch of friends on first lunch and second lunch. Guess what, Morgan? You're going third lunch shift where there's nobody but honor students. People that just sit there with their textbooks. Yeah. Try making friends with people that don't want to have friends.
That's kind of hard.
Very. Except for that one chick. She actually wanted to talk to me, and I didn't like her too much.
Is it your turn?
You asked me a question.
I asked you about Maggie.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Was Tristan, but was what's his name a question?
No, because we didn't know. It was speculation.
Yeah, speculation. Okay. Yeah, that's your go.
How much time do you spend with your girlfriend now? I'm curious. You haven't spoken about her in a month now, so.
Not very much, because I'm her first boyfriend, so the relationship was too stressful with senior project, so she's like, we need to slow down with the relationship so I can do senior project, then after the senior project we can get back and do things, and I'm like,
when I had senior project, I literally like leaned on my girlfriend like so hard. Because she had graduated, and she was a girl, so her handwriting stuff always looked nice.
Yeah.
And she knew big words.
So she helped in your senior project.
I learned a lot from her.
I mean, I helped Bree at first too, before we became boyfriend and girlfriend, but that was like before. It was like she never asked me for anything after that, though. After we went out, she was like, she never asked me for help.
Yeah, because it's expected.
I tried to offer her help, but she's like, no, it's fine, I got it.
You're not supposed to offer help. You're supposed to just give the help.
I tried doing that too, but she was like, no, I'm good. I said, do you have any problem with any sentences you need to make or anything? Because I helped her with sentences.
Really? Because
Yeah.
last time you couldn't even make paragraphs.
That was the mentor letter.
That's the easiest part of senior project.
No, because the way you wanted me to do it, they said was wrong. See, they've changed it since you've been there.
Really? They changed it? I followed the letter, like the...
Yeah,
letter.
apparently that was wrong. And I was like,
They gave you a new letter to do?
yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I was like, my mind was blown. I was like, wait a minute. You gave me a letter to follow,
Yeah.
and it's wrong. Why would you give me something that's wrong?
And I'm literally, if I want to know that, I would have typed it out for you. 'Cause I sit there and like repeated sentences and, you know, all kinds of stuff. It's kind of bad.
Yeah.
It's getting worse outside, isn't it?
I think it's getting better, I think.
It's gotten darker, dude. It's not even 4 o'clock yet.
Yeah, it's 1:02. Just so y'all know, we did start this video at 12. I never said I posted at 12. I said I started videos at 12. So just
Yeah,
know
like
that.
his laptop charger was like tangled up and, well,
And my computer didn't want to respond with me, so I had to use my
we
mom's.
stood there for like 2 hours trying to get this laptop to work. Look, we eventually just pulled another laptop out.
Yeah, I was like, screw this. Hey, it's my sister.
Wait, don't Lisa to bring her stuff over?
Yeah.
Will y'all,
Yeah, come here. Come sit on Morgan's lap and...
Don't sit on my... What, are you crazy?
no.
I like my lap.
Oh, you think she's too big?
John, don't be putting words in my mouth. I never said that. 'Cause I have rule number 10,
You
guys.
gonna stay here?
Never fight someone that's taller than you.
Mary's like, wait a minute, what?
So we did eventually.
What's this stuff over there by my stuff?
What stuff? You own stuff here?
Yeah, I love stuff here.
Really?
I mean, she has her virginity in a box.
I'm a slave.
Jonathan, what's this stuff?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
ABC.
Yeah. To borrow.
Oh, there we go. There, I found it out.
Did she just ask you for your TV?
I don't know. I'm thinking
This
like...
family's
No, I don't want it to be. I
different.
got 55 inch in my room.
You got a 65 inch?
So it's 55 inch.
Oh.
65 inch.
If I can't fix the big TV, because I'm thinking about getting a new screen and everything...
Oh my god, John, that TV is 2,000 years old.
No.
You'd be better off just saving your money and getting a flat screen.
No, I can get a flat screen. I can. But I want the big one. Because...
A 55 inch?
Yeah, no. Yeah. The
40,
one that's in the one that's in
a
there
42
now.
inch would be alright.
No, it was already, the light was already dying. That's why it was so, the light was so bad on it. Remember?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was already, the light was already dying.
Hey, man.
Yeah, so
I'll
that-
point out the obvious.
That, you're like a dog screaming squirrel.
Squirrel!
There was actually a squirrel there. I get my gun. Squirrel dogs! I'll make their meat into hot dogs. You got a squirrel in your pocket?
Pull my pocket. I think I had a text. I don't know, I got it.
Is that a squirrel?
I got one text. I don't know where it's probably from.
Yeah. So you positive our dumbass God is not coming today?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because when I was leaving his house, he said that he might not even be home. He's leaving to go do something too.
Mm.
So
Okay.
what's your question, bro?
Oh yeah, it's my turn now. What'd you do for your Thanksgiving?
I ate turkey and sat down with some of the family that came over. Then I went to bed.
That's it?
Pretty much. I mean, Thanksgiving was kind of boring.
Yeah. I went with my dad and went to Lions.
Really? For
You know, and the Thanksgiving's at the rehab facility isn't that good. Ryan's is better.
Well, obviously.
So, y'all seen my dad in one of the videos. He wore a blue shirt.
Well, see, that's why I don't smoke.
What?
Nothing.
I was like, wait, what? Well, that's not why he's in rehab.
I mean, I just don't smoke, you know.
That had nothing to do with it. Shut up, John. You thought that's why he was there? You thought that's why he was there?
I mean, I kind of expected it, actually. You know? He looks like the kind of guy that, you know, needs an extra blunt or two. Would be nice.
He doesn't do marijuana.
Really?
Yeah, he did when he was in California, but that was medicine. Weirdo. Anyways, your turn to ask a question.
My turn to ask a question.
Yes.
Let's see here. Only 4 more questions left to ask anyway. So I'm going to miss this one.
Yeah, because you started it. No, I've got 5 more.
Do you think your relationship with Bree might be over?
The way we're going now, it might be eventually, but as of right now, we're still trying to make it work, but it may possibly end. I'm not going to say it's going to succeed because it may not.
Alright, here you go.
How do you think this girlfriend's going to go?
Caroline might be alright.
Yeah, what do you like about her so far?
Well, she tries to make me smile and she fails pretty bad, but overall she's nice.
Your turn.
What do you see in your girlfriend that made you want to ask her out, for crying out loud?
I don't know. It was just a feeling I had.
What? You were just like, I better ask this chick out, man. I got to. Alright.
No, it wasn't that. It was just a feeling, you know, something you can't explain.
Supernatural.
That's weird. Okay, my go. Who asked 2 out?
I've always asked my girlfriends out. I've never been asked out by a girl. Well, I did once in Ocean Cities.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
My turn. Man. This game is kind of boring with us now because I know I've already asked most of the stuff already.
Yeah.
How old were you alright. Who's the oldest chick you went out with and how old were you at the time?
21 and I was 17 at the time.
Why you always... Oh, that sounds right.
It's like, the problem with her was that she was always worried that she'd go to jail. Yeah, but I was 17 technically counts in Louisiana as a technically adult.
I mean,
So
they'll just hold you till
technically
you're
adult.
18.
Yeah.
If her family's wealthy, they'll just hold you till you're 18.
Yeah.
Which is really kind of sad. Here you go.
What was chick you going out with? And how old were you?
All the girlfriends I went out with have been roughly my age, except for Emily. I had just turned 16 and she was 14, about to be 15. I was a sophomore and she was a freshman.
I met Emily, didn't I? Isn't she the one that was in the sewing class?
And she went to Cope, or she's going to Cope now.
Yeah.
She's the one that used to wear the skirts all the time.
Yeah. Here you go, bro. This should be the last one.
This is my last one.
The video's gone pretty well so far. So far it hasn't failed on us, which I'm very glad it hasn't, because it has in the past. We've had to repeat videos 5 times before. Yeah, you can imagine our rage. By the time we hit the 5th video, we were like, Guys, this is good morning YouTube. This is JK47 John. This is Cesar9000. I'm JK and CJ in the morning. Okay. We've done this 5 times today, and we're just gonna blaze through this.
Have you ever cheated on one of your girlfriends before?
I came close with the crazy one because, as you know, she was crazy, but I am loyal. Yeah. I came close too, but I thought it would only make things worse. Because she's crazy, so I was like... The sad thing is I knew she was nuts. And I was like, okay, do I want to do this? This girl's hitting on me, do I want to do this? No, she'll probably hit me. Yeah, I was thinking about my girlfriend, how she would bring out a steel pipe or a knife or something. I'd be like, no, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, my question. Now, this doesn't have to be a girlfriend, but it's preferably a girlfriend. Who's the craziest person you've met? Preferably a girlfriend, but if you don't have one, go with someone else.
I try to keep my girlfriend sane.
I mean, have you in the past, though?
I went out with Kathleen, and she was the craziest one I met, but she was just...
What made her crazy?
Her wanting to have sex every day in a different way.
Oh, you!
I think that was a little after my relationship with Emily. I think I was just turning 17, I think. It was either 17 or 16.
She was a nympho, basically. You call it psycho, I call it a nympho, and I call it great sex. until it gets sore, then we got a problem. I'll go until I get sore, but after that, we're done.
Yeah.
Is that how you were?
No, I had another problem with her. She wasn't... Let's just say she... How do I put this nicely? Because we had a good time going out.
You don't have to put it nicely.
She was too experimental.
I see. She wanted to get the butt plug and you decided not to. No, what was the experimental reason? Why? Did she want to do something you didn't want to?
Let's just say I don't get tired of it.
You don't like bondage, okay.
That's not my style.
Okay.
I mean, for me.
Thank you everyone for watching. This is JK47 John.
And I can shotgun. Which I can, you know, if you ever want to find out.
Okay, Morgan.
And this has been JK and CJ in the morning. Say hi for CJ for me, guys. Pray for him to come back.
Shoot him for the butt.
Bye, guys.